Laila. I could be your mom.
You colored your hair, I think.
No, I'm not grey yet. Not yet. But then I'm not living in Gaza. Okay, right. Laila, thank you for joining me. I'm sure you've got loads and loads of really important things you could be doing. So I'm really grateful that you're here talking to me. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so grateful you are giving me the opportunity to talk to the world.
Oh, darling. It's my privilege. Okay, so I just want to say, so what I want to do in this call is record from you what's going on in your world. I want to give you a chance to speak to my friends, my followers. I don't have many, but there's a few people that I know will be really interested to hear what you have to say from Gaza. Um, I'm particularly interested in your story because, like me, you're a mother, you are someone that cares about your community, and you're a poet. And I write poems, and I just couldn't help but be drawn to you and your story because of some of your beautiful poetry that has really, really touched my heart. So that's why we connected. So just to get going, Laila, could you please share with me a little bit about who you are and your story, what's shaped you as a poet, a mother, and now a community leader?
And this is me, Layla. I'm 22 years old. I know my my age is so young, but for me, I've done a lot in the 22 years. So age, it doesn't matter anymore. And I married at 18. I raised my first child at 19. And I continued to study in university. I was going to the university while I was pregnant because there is nothing can stopping me from doing whatever I want because it's a goal in my life and I should do it. So until now, I stopped during the genocide from studying in the university, but I'm here continuing my studying. I registered 18 hours this semester.
Amazing.
It's a lot, I know. So even in the bad circumstances, yes, we are here still resisting, still doing whatever we are dreaming. Because if we don't continuing from doing whatever we want, we cannot have anything in our lives.
Mm.
Yes. And I'm trying very hard to raise awarenesses to the world because they are killing journalists, they are killing activists. But I will try to fight by my words, by my voice, till the last breath because the world must change and must listen our voices because we are humans like them. Yes,
Um,
I have both. I have two children. Ismail, he is 3 and 8 months, and Ibrahim, he will be a year the next month. And I raised my second baby during the genocide, and I'm 22. It was so difficult raising children during the genocide, during the bombardment, and during the constantly displacements, evacuation orders. And I was pregnant as my husband is disabled and he's walking with crutches. He cannot carry my sons.
mm,
So I was carrying alone because he is already carrying his crutches. So all the burdens fall on me. And as I'm 22 years, I have lots of difficulties during the genocide. It all passed, but it's stuck in my memory. It cannot leave.
Yeah.
Also, after 1 week from giving birth my second baby Ibrahim, and I was inside my home, which had destroyed partly. They shot my home by 3 shells from the tanks, and I was inside it.
Wow.
I survived. Miracle. I
Mm.
carried my sons. I was screaming, crying because there's no one in the home at the time. My husband was outside going to buy a medicine for me, and I survived with my sons.
It's amazing.
I carried it. It was like a miracle to stay alive.
Well,
The stairs were full of stones, were full of like shells, shambles, and like this, but we survived. It passed. Was
so,
like the most difficult time in my whole life.
Layla, where are you now? Where do you stay now?
I'm staying in my destroyed home
Hmm.
in the middle area in Al Buraish camp. Exactly.
Okay. And what does your community, what does it look like to you when you look out at your community right now? What do you see?
For me, even it's full of destruction. There is no homes. They are still standing some, but it giving me hope. Even there is there is happening lots of bad things. We lost everything, but it's our home.
Yeah.
It means everything for us. And if it's destroyed completely, we cannot forget it. It's still like in our minds, the most beautiful shape for my community still here.
Yeah.
Even we are going outside and see all the destruction, but we are still remembering the beautiful scenes.
Yeah. And
I
I,
will show you some of the destruction
yeah.
in
Oh,
from my window.
oh my God. Oh, Layla.
This tree is giving me hope. This tree is giving me hope.
Yeah. Oh, bless you.
I'm happy by the simple things. So for me, this tree is giving me some hope. When I see green thing in front of me, so look how we are like thinking, dreaming by simple thing. We want to be alive, and our only thing and our only dream is to stop the genocide. If we lost everything, but we don't want to lose more souls.
Yeah.
The
So
loss is so difficult.
I saw on Instagram yesterday that you posted about some young boys that you knew who had died when they were trying to get food. Could you tell me about that?
Yes, of course. So those two children are my relatives, are my cousins. They went to the AIDS, the American Distribution Center, to get some AIDS from there, but they shot them. They got martyred.
How, listen, for
One
me,
of them is deaf. He can't hear.
so Layla, it's almost unfathomable for someone like me to understand how anybody could justify shooting children as they go to look for food. What is that? How is that occurring? Like, how do you see that happening in what is happening? Like, because there are some people who are saying it's not happening and that it's propaganda. Obviously, it is happening. Tell us what you see and what the process is for that behind the scenes.
Here in Gaza, almost of us are civilians. So they are killing everyone. We are all innocent. They are playing games in the distribution centers. They are killing everyone like it's like they are training to shut children, shut innocent people at these sites. And look, he is deaf. He can't hear. He is not aware what is happening around him. He cannot hear the voices from the shots or anything. And the two children, there is their sibling. He is a brother. He got injured and he is in the hospital. I visited him yesterday. He saw his brothers while they got murdered in front of his eyes. The scene cannot leave his mind. He told me that he collected his brother's mind. It was on the ground because it got bombed. It went out. He collected his brain and put it inside his mind and inside his head. Look at this difficult scene for a child. He is 13 years.
Mm.
It won't leave memory.
Tell me about the situation with the hospitals. I'm particularly interested because I'm a student nurse. So for me, working in healthcare, I work in hospitals. I also have worked with doctors from Gaza who have lost their family whilst they've been working with us here in the UK. I know people who I've worked with in the healthcare system in the UK whose family are still in Gaza. It's very painful for them. But we have working hospitals. We are able to deliver healthcare within a relatively safe and structured environment. And that's hard. How how is this, when you go to the hospital, what do you see? What is your experience? What are the patient's experience?
To be honest, I went yesterday to the hospital. I saw lots of martyrs laying on the ground. I saw lots of injured. I cried a lot yesterday. The pain is so heavy. And I was like looking at them and imagining myself if I was in their places. My end, I will put in a plastic bag and I will put in the mud and the ground. The capabilities are so limited in the hospital. And there is no bedrooms available for injured. So most of the injured people are laying on the ground because there is no beds available. So imagine that you are injured and you are laying on the ground. There is nothing like under you. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. It's unbelievable.
And
And the IDF and Israel is not allowing to enter medical aids, anything to Gaza. I don't know why they are doing that. They are killing everyone. They are surrounding us by difficult things. They are killing us every minute in all aspects. They destroy Gaza in all aspects. There is nothing left. They've been starving us. They are killing us. They destroyed our homes. They are not allowing for aids to enter Gaza. They are closing the borders. They are not allowing for injured people to leave Gaza or for innocent people, for anything, for anyone ordinary, normal people to get out from Gaza. We are in a prison. Look, and the world is still laughing at us. They are practicing their lives normally. I don't know how they are waking up, and even they are getting outside and drinking their coffees. How? How is that?
It's
And
very
we are
hard.
here in Gaza, are being killed, are being injured, being starved, and they are looking at us and they are practicing their lives normally. Shame to the whole world.
It's it's really hard, Layla, and I can only say that from my experience as somebody that holds the thought of Gaza in my mind's eye on a daily basis, it's very difficult as a Western person who is not in inside the conflict to know what to do, to know how to help.
Yeah,
Because, you know, I believe personally that nationhood is a geographical accident of birth. You're born where you're born, I'm born where I'm born. That's just what God's plan was for me and for you. I can't I can't be productive or helpful in the world if I hold the guilt every minute of the day of what's happening to you, my brothers and sisters in Gaza. The only thing I can do is try and be practical and do the next right, loving thing. What is that? What can we do? What can the people who are not trapped inside Gaza, in the prison of Gaza, what can we do to support you and to help you? Tell me.
for me, I would love to cover more things in Gaza. I would love to build my organization and help my children here in Gaza. And I don't know if you see my project Humans to Be or not. Did you see it?
I did, and I wanted you to talk about that. So yes, Humans to Be, it looks like an amazing organization.
Yeah. I ran this project for children because I have two children and I can feel their pain. I ran Humans to Be to help them to get out from the war zone and show the world that our humans must be our children must be humans, must be children like other children around the world. They
Yeah.
must be happy, they must enjoy their times, even in the bad circumstances, even under constantly bombings. But I tried hard to make them smile, laugh, and making them children,
Hmm.
giving them some hope to stay alive. Because most of them, more than 50,000 child, have become orphans. They lost their parents, their mothers, their fathers. So I'm trying very hard to hug all of them, to make whatever I can for them, also from giving them some clothes, some food, giving them whatever I can do for them.
Hmm.
It's relying on the support that I'm giving. And I wish that I can make a humans to be an organization. It's
Hmm.
a project and it's a small project, but I'm sure it would be a big organization that I would help thousands of children here in Gaza. And I want to show the world that our children deserve the best,
Yeah.
deserve the happiest moment.
I love that. And I think from what I've read about Humans to Be online, it's an incredible, I mean, it's very, very basic because you only have basic facilities and you have very, very, very little, but you are organizing fun activities for the children. You're giving them, like you say, a sense of hope, something to smile about, something to enjoy minute by minute. And it's really really inspiring and really beautiful. And I would love to
You.
try and help you share that message about how we can practically support humans to be, but also just how lovely the essence of the organization is. It's a very beautiful vision, Layla, and I want to acknowledge you for having the capacity in your heart and your day-to-day time to be able to think about all of those other children as well, whilst you're also still thinking about your own and trying to get through or trying to stay alive, quite frankly. It's really amazing that you're doing that. And if that's how we can help, I will share that message as widely and as loudly as I possibly can with as many of my friends and colleagues as I possibly can.
Thank you, Lucy. Thank you. I would love that I can make a big change, a big impact for my children because I have noticed that all or most of the organizations focusing on the mental health. And I saw that the mental health or the psychological treatment is more difficult than the physics treatments. And I would love to do a quick change for our children to heal from their darkness, from their bad moments, and to try to get out, to make them to get out from the war zone and to forget what's happened for them.
Mm.
So that's why I'm seeking to do. I'm trying to do more and more when I'm available and when the support is available for me to do those activities.
I think it's amazing. I think it would even be, and I can see it when the time is right, becoming a much, much larger organization that could be rolled out in many different environments, supporting children in difficult places wherever they are in the world. But right now, it's born from Gaza, and yeah, it's a fantastic mission, and I will do everything I can to support you with that um with that, Layla. Layla, just quickly before we close this conversation, because I'd love to talk to you again in due course. I'd love to keep this friendship going. I'd love to keep your story alive as often as I can. But just for now, um, what what does the rest of the day look like for you? What are you going to be doing for the rest of the day? How are you going to get food today? How are you going to feed your kids today? How are you going to stay warm today? What does the rest of your day look like?
And my children are so tired. I will feed them, I will cook for them on fire, and I will continue to study because I have lots of studyings. I have two quizzes today. And just now I've made a video about the journalists who got martyred yesterday, about the massacre which happened in Khan Yunis and for the civil defenses. So I'm trying to share awarenesses. I'm trying to managing my time for my community, for my family, for myself. And I wish that I can be um, and giving the word an impact to share my voice and to listen to me and to help me whenever they can and whatever they can.
Okay. Well, listen, Layla, amazing that you're studying. I'm studying too, and I find it difficult to study, and I have all of the all of the luxuries that go with not living in a war zone. So I am so impressed that you are still continuing to study and to look after your children and to look after your community and to share the stories of other people who have been killed in the name of I don't even know what they've been killed for. But I just want to thank you for your time and thank you for being a really good human. And I hope we can speak again soon.
Thank you, Lucy, for giving me this opportunity to share my voice to the world. I hope that they can be helpful and can listen to me always and share what is happening, not be silent, because they need to do actions for Gaza. They won't be silenced because every second we are losing members, children, mothers, fathers, youths. So they quit their decisions and they raise their voices. They can put their governments under pressure and they will stop the genocide for Gaza. Let Gaza live. Layla from Gaza.
Thank you, Laila. Take care. Stay safe.